Well, the Harper government will try to sell the deal by saying it will create jobs for Canadians. How many jobs may be difficult to calculate, which is kind of the same problem that Statistics Canada has been having, admitting it miscounted July's employment numbers. As Richard Madden reports, it's now damaged more than the agency's reputation.
Even this busy restaurant chain knew something wasn't right when Statistics Canada said a dismal 200 new jobs were added across the country last month.
That number was a little odd, only because Earls had probably hired 200 personnel themselves in that month.
For the first time in its history, Stats Can admits it made a mistake after one of its own staff miscalculated the data.
We found an error, we're correcting it, and then we're going to make sure we put the things in place so it doesn't happen again.
But a big mistake to a key monthly indicator has a major impact. It affected the stock market, the loonie. And since Ottawa uses those numbers to determine regional unemployment rates, the government has now put a freeze on all new EI processing claims until the new jobs report is released.
And this is a terribly rare event.
Many economists who predicted a gain of 20,000 jobs last month call the error an embarrassment.
I think many economists scratch their heads because at the end of the day, this didn't seem to be consistent with all the other economic data that actually showed the economy improving.
Monthly job numbers are considered a real-time snapshot that measures the health of local economies. And for this restaurant, it's a critical tool for expansion plans.
Information on the vitality of the markets, on the population, and an income profile of the region that we're looking at going into.
The NDP blames the Harper government for cutting staff at the agency years ago.
If we can't rely on the numbers coming out of StatsCan, that's going to have an impact on Canadians and businesses.
Statistics Canada insists the mistake had nothing to do with staff reductions. They call it a human error they simply didn't catch. So now the agency says it will post its revised job numbers on Friday. Kevin.
All right, Richard, thanks so much. Well,